First of all, my name is Muschamp. I'm currently the Terrestrial Manager here at Tide. Um, Currently, we are doing turtle nest monitoring along the Punta Ycacos Marine Reserve coastline. So focusing on that stretch of beach stretching all the way from Punta Ycacos to Monkey River, which is approximately 14 miles. On this day, today we are actually focusing mainly on the Punta Ycacos area. So it's roughly about, I would say, 3 miles of beaches that we are covering. And what we are finding is that currently the nests are now hatching. So far for today, we have found 9 nests that have hatched, averaging about 120 hatchlings per nest. So well over 1,000 hatchlings have been released back into the sea from today's visit.
Why is it necessary to do monitoring?
These turtles are actually considered threatened or endangered. And so for us to be able to maintain healthy population, we have to do monitoring to see how actually they are doing. One of the most threatened is the hawksbill turtle, which are the ones that we are currently finding the nests here along this beach. So far, we have come across about 47 nests for this 2021 nesting season, and all have been hawksbill. So it's looking like it's mainly hawksbill that are nesting here within the Punta Ycacos Marine Reserve. So this is actually our second year that me and my crew have been doing it. And we are seeing, from last year to this year, we are seeing hatching happening earlier this year than they did last year. We didn't see hatching last year until late November, October, November, and now we are seeing hatching starting late August, early September. So they're a little earlier this year than they were in terms of the hatching last year. What we did saw last year were more predation that we are currently seeing this year. So far we have only lost 2 nests, while last year we had well over almost a dozen nests that were predated. So from what we're seeing, everything is varied from year to year in terms of the number of turtles coming to the beach to nest, and the number of nests being predated, and actually the number of hatchlings coming out of each one of those nests. I think we are seeing much better results this year than we saw last year in terms of the hatching from the nest. From what we are seeing from the 9 nests that have hatched thus far, we have checked, they are averaging about 120 hatchlings per nest. So that's not bad at all. I mean, when you look at the number of eggs, some nests are like 130 eggs, 140 eggs, and you're getting 120 hatching from that. I think that's an excellent success rate, in my view. Some of the other things that we're seeing is that some of the eggs just didn't hatch, probably not fertile enough, and then some were destroyed by roots, getting into the nest and destroying some of the eggs, but not a whole lot compared to like the previous year. We saw a lot more nests being destroyed by roots last year than we are currently seeing this year. And then last year again we had a lot more nests that were impacted by water inundation because of a lot of rains, and then we had the threat from a couple of storms. We lost several nests to inundation. So far we haven't lost any yet. We'll see how it goes for the rest of the monitoring season. Well, sea turtle in general across the globe are considered endangered species, and a lot of that has to do with, I think has to do with overfishing. But it's not just that. From what we're seeing, we know that currently erosion of nesting beaches and those kind of things are actually contributing to the decline. So losing that nesting habitat is going to be crucial. So managing these beaches and ensuring that these beaches remain healthy enough for nesting is going to be crucial for the survival of sea turtles into the future.